Hey there, food enthusiasts and curious minds. Welcome back to our culinary corner of the internet. Today, we're about to dive deep into a topic that's sizzling with controversy and mystery, the truth about restaurant cooking oils. You see, every time you dine out, there's one ingredient that's always present, yet often overlooked: cooking oil. It's the unsung hero of restaurant kitchens, responsible for the delicious flavors and textures we love. But, have you ever wondered what really goes on behind those swinging kitchen doors? From the type of oil used to its impact on your health, your taste buds, and even the environment, today, we're peeling back the layers to uncover the secrets of restaurant cooking oils. Join me on this journey as we explore the different types of oils, their smoke points, and which ones might be lurking in your favorite restaurant's kitchen. We'll also uncover the truth about trans fats, their potential dangers, and how some chefs are making healthier choices for your meals. But it doesn't stop there. We'll go beyond the kitchen, delving into the environmental impact of cooking oils and how some restaurants are making sustainable choices to protect our planet. So, whether you're a foodie looking to up your culinary game, a health-conscious diner, or someone who just loves to peel back the curtain on the restaurant industry, this video is for you. Get ready for a fascinating journey into the heart of restaurant cooking oils, where we'll uncover the facts, debunk the myths, and reveal the truth about what's happening behind the scenes. You won't want to miss this. So, without further ado, let's jump right in and explore the secrets, science, and stories behind restaurant cooking oils. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's get cooking. Today, I want to bring you inside the Weston A. Price-Wise Traditions annual conference and highlight something about it that can perhaps change the way you look at food on a more practical, everyday level. Namely, restaurant oils. I'll premise this article with two questions. Question number 1, when you go out to eat, do you know what oils are being used in the food? Question number 2, why does this matter? The importance of saturated fat. The reason I'm asking this is because one of the great things about the conference was the complete lack of restaurant oils in the food. When you're cooking for 1,500 people in a hotel restaurant kitchen, this is nothing short of a remarkable accomplishment. Traditionally, cultures used animal fats in their cooking: tallow, beef fat, lard, pig fat, chicken fat, bacon grease, duck fat, etc. Other fats and oils traditionally used in cooking included palm and coconut oils and good old-fashioned butter. Those fats are saturated, and when you are cooking, contrary to popular belief, this is not only a good thing, it's vitally important. Saturated fats are very stable at high heat, meaning they hold their chemical structure. Without getting too technical, this basically means they don't form free radicals, which are unstable molecules that promote disease and aging in your body. Unsaturated fats from plant sources also have health benefits, but not when heated. Their chemical bonds are not stable at high heat. How an apple can teach you about fats. To see this process with the naked eye, take an apple and cut it open. Turns brown pretty quickly, right? It's a process called oxidation, free radical formation. This is what happens to any fruit, nut or seed when you break it open and expose the inner contents. To extract the oils, they are pressed in mechanical processes, which creates friction and thus heat, thereby increasing oxidation. However, done under the right conditions, the integrity of many oils can be maintained. Oils termed cold-pressed are done so at temperatures that prevent damage. After pressing, these delicate oils should be stored away from light, heat and moisture. This is why you'll see good quality oils stored in dark glass bottles. Unfortunately, to the food industry, cold pressing oils is not profitable. So they press them at high heats and pressures to extract them quicker and in greater quantities. This damages the oils and in turn, damages your body. These refined oils have been a part of our food supply for over 100 years. Crisco was introduced in 1911, and it was the first shortening made entirely of vegetable oil. This is the time when the rates of heart disease started to dramatically escalate in industrialized countries. The quadruple bypass. Right now, take a look at the products in your fridge and kitchen cabinets. Unless you're aware of this, I can almost guarantee you'll see corn, cottonseed, canola and/or soybean oil in almost everything: your salad dressings, mayonnaise, cookies, potato chips, canned goods and even things like bread. These 4 oils have risen dramatically in our food supply since World War II. I call these 4 the quadruple bypass, not just for their association with heart disease but also because anytime you see these 4 oils in anything, bypass them. Unfortunately, it can be difficult to avoid them because they're in almost all packaged foods. That includes Trader Joe's and Whole Foods. To avoid them completely you have to cook. I mostly use coconut oil and butter in my cooking. And when I roast a chicken, I'll save the chicken fat. I'll also save some of the fat when I make a stock. And it's not hard to render your own lard if you find a good source of pig fat. All these fats are traditional fats and acceptable for cooking. Ask your waiter, if you dare. However, it's virtually impossible to do this when you go out to eat. Go ahead and ask your waiter what oils are being used. I'd almost recommend you don't. You'll be horrified. Having waited tables for many years in restaurants, I can tell you that industrial oils are in just about everything you eat. I don't care if your favorite restaurant is sourcing their food locally. That's great. But they're still not using good oils. The reason is they can't. It's just not cost efficient because they use so much of them. They use these restaurant oils in all their sauces. They use them in their salad dressings. They use them on their grills, sauté pans and sandwich presses to keep food from sticking. They usually coat their meats with them right before they put them on eating surfaces as well. They usually do the same with the breads of hot sandwiches. Simply put, they use a lot of these oils. The truth about trans fats. There you see hydrogenated soybean oil in the ingredients. Hydrogenation is a process that creates trans fats. So how can they claim 0 grams trans fats per serving? Due to intense lobbying by the food industry, companies are allowed by law to claim 0 grams trans fats per serving if the serving size is 0.49 grams or less. So companies boost the serving sizes so they can get under the 0.49. That's why the words per serving are always in tiny print. Are you shaking your head in disbelief yet? If not, you would be if you knew that the research connecting trans fats to chronic disease is about as solid as the research connecting cigarette smoking to lung cancer. Fortunately, most people know today that trans fats are devastating to human health. Some places are even trying to ban them. New York City did so a few years ago. This of course is met with huge resistance by the food industry. So what exactly are trans fats? As I mentioned above, trans fats are formed in a high-tech process called hydrogenation. This process turns liquid oils into solid fats. Hydrogenation does 2 things to food. Number 1, it increases shelf life. And 2, it makes it useful in baking. Traditional fats like lard and butter give substance to things like cakes, pies and cookies. Try using soybean oil instead of butter when making cookies. You'll get a flat, greasy cookie. But if you use hydrogenated soybean oil, you now have a solid fat. You can now mass produce baked goods since hydrogenated oils are so much cheaper than real, traditional fats. Take a look at almost any Hostess product, Twinkies, Ding Dongs, etc. You'll see them there. Take a look at the labels of most big name snack/junk food companies. You'll see them there. And finally, there's another reason restaurants can't use good quality oils. It's because we've been collectively brainwashed into thinking saturated fats will clog our arteries. A chef or restaurant owner who wanted to use, say, lard in the fryer instead of canola oil, would have to deal with the headache of constant complaints from his/her patrons on doctor-prescribed low-fat diets and statin drugs. How many people do you know on low-fat diets and statin drugs? I'm guessing more than a few. And there you have it, folks, the truth about restaurant cooking oils, laid bare for all to see. We've journeyed through the culinary landscape, unraveling the mysteries of oils that shape our dining experiences. From the choice of oils in the kitchen to their impact on our health and the environment, we've peeled back the layers of this essential ingredient. It's been a flavorful and enlightening exploration, hasn't it? As we wrap up today's video, let's remember that knowledge is the key to making informed choices. Whether you're a home cook looking to elevate your dishes or a conscientious diner concerned about what's on your plate, understanding the role of cooking oils is crucial. So, next time you enjoy a meal at your favorite restaurant, Take a moment to appreciate the behind-the-scenes efforts that go into crafting those unforgettable flavors. And, if you're ever in doubt, don't hesitate to ask your chef about their choice of cooking oil. Before we sign off, don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video enlightening and share it with your fellow food enthusiasts. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more tantalizing journeys into the world of food and culinary secret.